On today's episode of A Special Treasure, I am going to discuss inclusive learning environments. Hello, my name is Dr. Tanika Travis, and I am a special education specialist. Inclusive learning environments aren't about treating every student the same, they are about providing the support that a student needs to thrive. Identifying a student's unique gifts, strengths, is so important in the process of facilitating special education services. When co teachers and special education teachers work together, they ensure that students' needs are met. For example, students are supported through a course called Learning Strategies. Learning strategies is often provided during middle school and high school. At the high school level, it becomes extremely important because in an environment where students are only with other students who have an IEP, special education teachers are able to address specific skills without including the students who don't have IEPs. One way that teachers support the education and the facilitation of ESC services is through the provision of a course called Learning Strategies. Learning Strategies is important for high school and passing courses that are required for earning a diploma. Another reason why it's so important to provide support that focuses on the strengths of students in inclusive classrooms is because teachers can identify extracurricular activities that students can participate in. Courses such as choir, band, art, and sometimes even PE help students to unlock their creativity. When students have learning deficits, they're often placed in double block reading classes, double block math classes, and they aren't able to participate in extracurricular activities. By having a co teacher, a student has the ability to learn skills that will reduce the amount of time that they have to spend in a double block class. Inclusive learning environments often focus on key academic skills without focusing on character development. The support that is needed to teach those social skills is oftentimes primarily the focus of the ESC teacher. Students with disabilities have access to someone that's called the behavior coach, and that behavior coach helps that student to reduce misbehavior and participate in the general education environment without problems. ESC teachers work with behavior coaches to ensure that students are fully included. So there's three things that I want to point out, three strategies that will help you to support students with disabilities. Recognize the strengths of the student. Help that student to understand where they can be successful outside of academic classes. Help that student to understand how meaningful their role is as a student. Help them to become self-determined. Help them to speak up and self-advocate. Creating a meaningful role as a learner is so important to accumulating life skills. Being able to navigate through high school and earn that diploma prepares students for life. I also want to emphasize the need to build a culture of belonging. When special education teachers and general education teachers work together to undergird the strengths of students, students understand that they're not the responsibility of any one particular teacher, and they see that it truly takes a village to raise a child. Now, when I think of providing educational services to students with disabilities in inclusive classrooms, I know that many people will have a negative perspective. But there are ways to overcome educational barriers that help all students to become successful. My name is Dr. Travis, and I am a keynote speaker. I can help you to address those barriers. Contact me. The information is in the comments below.